Hey y'all, I just got a great question on how to figure out the best size for your nail on a Jamberry Wrap. That's Ariel, one of my little dogs. So, she's tired. Hard day of being a dog. Okay, so you get a sheet, and this is what your sheet looks like. You have 9 sizes on each side, and one half of the sheet would do a pedicure, a manicure, and then you'd have some extras to do, accent with other sheets. Typically, these first 2 here are for your pedicure. This would be your your big toe. This would be the one that you would cut up into 8 pieces to put on your little toes. This is cut in half, one for each toe. Typically, they say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the area that most people's manicures fall in, okay? And then you have a couple extras. Now, for me, that doesn't exactly work. I actually have to use this size here for my thumb. And then I use sizes in here for my middle fingers. And then this size I usually use for my pinky, sometimes this one. Alright? It's really important to try to pick the best size. I don't know if you can see in this video, but I do have about a 1/16 of an edge of my nail showing. For a long time, that was hard for me to really deal with, because I was like, oh, it's not perfect. But no, once I sized down and left that little sliver on the sides, my nail adhesion really worked well. Okay. Now the Jamberry started putting these on clear sheets a couple years ago, because they found that it was easier for people to take them to match up a size that fits in their finger. That's why it's on a clear backing. One of the things I can suggest is cut up a few of the pieces like this, and then you would take it and match it up against each nail. Boop, boop. Oh, no, that's too small, that's too big. Oh, that's just right. Okay? If you don't think you could just do it on the bigger sheet. Try, cut a few and then play with which one, okay? Or you take a piece of Scotch tape, you put it on your nail, just so nice and flat, and smooth it down. Throw things at the camera. And then you can use a ballpoint pen, and you trace, let's see if you can see, trace it around your cuticle. And then, I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so now I have a nice sizing piece. Take the back of the Jamberry sheet, because you don't want to put it on the actual sheet jams. You want to put it in the back. And then you can manipulate this around to see what would best fit you, okay? So, for me, my pointer finger is probably going to be good on this one right here. I may have to trim it down, because my fingers are a little bit bigger, so sometimes I have to go a little big or small. I just got to play around a little bit. But that's one way you can to help size it if you're not comfortable doing it by cutting it into little sheets or just doing it this way. Okay? Again, these are, I would say 1 through 6 are typical for most people's fingers. Half goes on each finger. That's why you get 2 manicures. This is 1 manicure. This is the second one. Second. 1, 2. Okay? But don't feel bad if you're up here. Okay? Just start down here and check these ones out first. And then see if you need to go a little bigger. And again, size down. It really is better for your adhesion. Having about 1/16 of an inch on each side is acceptable. The only people who are going to know that there's a little gap is you. So, trust me, it drove me crazy for a few weeks, and then I finally was like, no, accept it. No one can tell. You're the only one who's being crazy. I hope that's helpful. And if you have any more questions, keep them coming. So try the tape method. Try just cutting an individual one to play with for 1 finger at a time. Or just keep them on here and size them out. All right? All right. Thanks, guys. See you later. Put that tape there. Bye-bye now.